Hey y'all, it's Fiera again, coming back to you with What the Flip, where I'll be doing some major flips from to okay. Alright, so this week I'll be flipping this table shown up above for another one of my best friends, Katrina. So I've known Katrina since 9th grade gym class, and Trina is currently a trailblazer in the hair industry. She sells everything from services, wigs, weaves, and growth serums. So make sure you guys check her out. I'll have her info down below. And she's recently purchased her first house. Yay, Trina! So as a moving away / housewarming present, I wanted to gift her with an ish flip that I knew she would love. So if you're interested in seeing how I transformed this 5-year-old desk from to okay. Stay tuned. Also make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so you won't miss any of my future flips. Thank you. Deuces out. And here's the flip of the week. This all black table Trina said she bought from Target about 5 years ago. Now I'm just inspecting the table to see what kind of damage she's done to it. I only saw 2 scratches, so I don't think I'll really have to fix much. That was pretty good to say she had the table for 5 years though. Please don't mind the dancing. I think I was listening to Freak No More by the Migos, but what I'm really supposed to be doing here is still inspecting the table to see what kind of damage is done. This is where you'll see me remove that that piece that was missing across the bottom. But yeah, next I start cleaning it off and getting it ready for paint. And it was at this moment I knew exactly why they had those bars growing across the bottom. Alright, so now I'm going to be using this Men Wax color change to fill in those holes that I showed you on the top of the table. Whenever I use this, it goes on pink, but then once it's dry and ready to be sanded, it'll turn brown. So it's real easy to use. So this used to have that bar going across it, and I went to Lowe's and I bought some of this to create a new one because one was missing, and I wanted both of them to be the same size, so I'm gonna just redo 2. So that's the first part that I'm about to be doing while the caulk dry on the well, not caulk, wood filler dry on the tabletop in that hole. So now that wood filler is dry, I'm just going to be sanding it down so it's smooth and even. And then also I'm going to be going all over the table with the sandpaper just to roughen it up a little bit. And that's what helps the paint stick to the surface. Now on to the primer. So I use the Zinsser, I think that's how you pronounce it, but the Zinsser cover stain primer to first paint the desk. I think this is my biggest concern or worry about doing this project was making sure that the paint actually stuck to the desk. Because you know, if you're painting something shiny, then the paint usually don't stick. So I wanted to make sure like I got the right thing to paint the desk with, and hopefully the paint is still sticking. tell y'all something. If I ain't learned anything else in this video, I learned to always, and I mean always, put the top back on the anything before you forget. Cause listen, I knocked over a whole bunch of stuff. But anyways, right here I started to sand it. You have to sand between each coat of paint, primer and color. And speaking of colors, right now I'm just using some paint samples that I bought from Lowe's to paint that bottom piece that I took off the desk to figure out which direction I want to head in. They're all pretty colors though, except one. I don't know why I picked that other one, but you'll find out which one I don't like soon. Oh, that's kind of lit right there. Oh, that is gorgeous. Like, I just invented this technique. I'm lying. Now that looks good. I love it, and I like this too. So I'm trying to see if spraying the spray paint on the Mod Podge will make it shinier, because I sprayed it one time earlier and it wasn't that shiny. But this right here is lit, okay? Ooh, ooh. I might do this on the legs. Y'all, like, this is lit, okay? Oh, let me lay it down. I gotta let it dry. That is hot. I love the way that looked though. You can't really. Now this color I don't like. I'm not liking. But this color right here, that still look good. So this kind of looking like the starry sky. But that right there, that looks good. And just in case you were wondering, the colors from left to right are Blue Galaxy, J Blue, Georgian Bay, Capri, and Amalfi. So all of these colors were the Sherwin-Williams samples, but I did have to color match the Blue Galaxy, which was a Kills Color Collection color from Walmart. Now it's the fun part, painting. Y'all, this color is lit, okay? My knees starting to hurt. Yeah, I took a paint class one time. I'm flexing. It was a sip and paint. I've done like 3 sip and paint, so I'm pretty much a professional by now. I've done, what, 3 sip and paints. I've painted a bedroom wall, bathroom wall, and a last room wall. So at this point, call me if you need me, but don't call me because I don't like to paint. And here's the technique that I invented, air quotes, earlier. All I did was lightly press the spray paint top. Now you got to be careful, because if you don't press it lightly, it's gonna all come out. And I did mess up a couple times, but that's all you do is you spray it lightly, and then the paint will just flicker out of the can, and it's beautiful. Beautiful. Now I'm just replacing those 2 pieces that I removed off the bottom of the table on each side. I'm using some L brackets that I got from Lowe's, and I'm just gonna attach it. Oh, freak! What happened? Freak. Woo! Now it's time for the most important part of this project, the tabletop. It's gonna turn out great, trust me. Sorry y'all, I forgot that I was supposed to be showing y'all this process, but I used don't mind that I spilled the Mod Podge. Every video I done spilled something, but anywho, I used this stencil I got from Hobby Lobby. I put the Mod Podge up under the stencil. That was supposed to help it like keep from, I guess, bleeding through or whatever you want to call it, but unfortunately it worked in some cases. Like those lines look real clean, but then in the middle it's so blurry. So I'm using a pen to go back and basically paint what's supposed to be blue. I know it's not gonna be perfect, but I still want to at least clean it up a little bit so it won't look so fuzzy in the middle. The middle is really where it messed up at. I done did like all this, let's see. But I still think it looks good. It's just that I'm kind of OCD. But I still think she'll like it. Hopefully she'll like it. Cause it's taking some time, honey. I'm literally painting with a pen. And here's the final top. I did the galaxy spraying technique on all 4 corners. And then next I'm just gonna go over the top with some polyurethane. Some polyurethane to create a barrier to keep the paint from being chipped and make sure it don't get too scratched up while she's using it. It made it a little shiny too. I think I had semi-gloss. And now it's time for the final step, adding a drawer to the desk. Well, I didn't really add a real drawer. I added 2 drawer knobs, but it looked like I added a drawer. I got these 2 knobs from Hobby Lobby. They were 50% off, so I only paid $2, or I think $2.50. All I really had to do was drill a hole, put the knobs in, and boom, it looked like it had a drawer.
Is that my table?
Yes.
Y'all watch out. Y'all watch out. Watch out, Cole. Come on this side.
The arrow that is so. Hold on, let me turn the light.
Give me some light. Give me some light.
I did not see the glow. Oh my God, was not. Oh my God.
And then we also got you some office supplies.
I help. This is Corey Janetta.